Welcome to Oasis, Tribe with the Vibes, where we lift up the spirit and open our mind. Wellness, reflection, empowerment, joy, healing together. Your soul will enjoy. Hosted by Netta, let the journey begin. Authentic on the vibes, bringing light from within.
We're going to take 3 deep breaths together, collective, to ground us into the space and into this moment together. We are journeying together, and therefore I feel like we should be grounded together. So let's take a collective inhale and exhale. One more time. And exhale. Last time. And exhale. And when you're ready, we're going to return to the space. I feel like the grasshoppers are talking to each other.
They definitely are. Every time we come out here,
there's some sort of animal insect communication happening. Today's been a great day. It's been a journeying day for us. We are excited about the momentum that Oasis, Tribe with the Vibes, is taking. And we are so thankful that you have decided to join us. So welcome back, Tribe. I know I am happy to have you. I'm sure Awthentikk is happy to have you.
definitely, always.
Today's conversation is between Awthentikk and myself. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Netta, and I'm the host of this journey, your journey to this path that you call yourself. Because really, all we're doing is having these conversations where we discover who we are and our place in the world. Last time you saw us, we took an Oasis quiz, and since then, life has truly shown itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, there are a lot of places we could go with the conversation, but I definitely think folks should know that the topic of today is giving ourselves grace. And it's important that you acknowledge your traumas, you acknowledge your pain, but then also give yourself grace as you live through healing through that pain. So today's episode is grace. I mean, come on now. Be gentle with yourself. Dang. Like, dang.
Dang, boo. Be gentle.
Just a little bit.
You're just a little baby.
Attack that inner critic that always has to critique what you are doing.
Fight back.
Just, yeah. Yeah. And I'm talking to myself. For real.
So serious. This is me. I am in the mirror.
Yeah. Let's just dive in.
Yeah.
In what ways do ACEs show up in daily life or has shown up since we discovered our scores? If we want to rewind for those of you who didn't know, I got a 6 out of 11. 6. And y'all don't know this, but off camera, that was a pretty intensive conversation that I had to have with my mama about that number, because she had a lot more questions about what my experiences were in the Daniel household. Because where the hell did this 6 come from? In her mind, of course.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, we're not going to get into that today because that's...
Go back to that episode.
Yeah, we're going to talk about grace today. Okay. Yep. However, in addition to, brings us back to this place because we have both found ourselves not giving ourselves grace. And as far as I'm concerned, I was raised in a house where everything needed to be spotless. You needed to be guest ready. The house needed to be clean, and we might have just swept the floor. We might have just mopped. She did not care. It needed to be spotless. It was the OCD in her. You know, this was before we started putting alphabets on things.
Man.
Yeah, everything is an alphabet acronym. Okay, everything has. That's what I call it.
Coding
okay?
system.
I have a nickname for everything because I can't keep up with y'all. Everything changes, so
too fast.
And that's my problem. And this is why I need to give myself grace, because I tried to do some social media stuff and y'all might have seen the blunder happen, but we're not going to bring up the blunder, because if you didn't see it, it didn't happen for you. But it happened for me. And I had a crash out in my car. I was trying to conduct business elsewhere and move forward with my life.
If you watch the Patreon, your team embrace your inner crash out. Thank you. Team,
yes.
Embrace your inner crash out.
Embrace it. Embrace it.
To
try
yourself. To yourself.
Embrace it. But I'm driving around the city, and Awthentikk knows this, and I am flipping out. You hear me? Wow. Because this social platform is not working for me. And every time I need it to work, it don't. You know what? I'm not even about to. I am recentering myself. I'm not
Give
gonna.
Yourself grace.
You know how you go back to that moment and you feel the feelings from that moment. Let me just. I was having a moment over it, and I needed to call my support group, but no one in my support group was available. Okay, none of these heifers, respectfully, were available when I'm finally having.
I was supportive it
the way I could moment. No one is available, and we need to talk about that as well. You know, what are your strategies when you can't go outside of yourself, right? So I pulled over. I did exactly what you just saw me do. I took a few deep breaths, and then I said to myself, in the grand scheme of things, this is not important. What's important right now is that you get to your next destination safely. So play some tunes, get back to your happy place, because this mother is not going to make or break your day. Okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry. See? That's how passionate I was. She had to bleep that out because I actually said it.
No, we ain't giving them
no plugs here. But pissed me clean off. And it wasn't until I got home, recentered myself, grounded myself in the grass. I actually did sit in the grass. I needed to feel the earth, feel connectivity, get away from all the distractions that were making me feel anxious about it anyway. And that included my phone. So I needed to get in the grass. And again, I said to myself, I talk to myself. I do. I am in some ways an only child. I am my mother's only child. So I grew up talking to myself. I don't listen. As long as I didn't really respond. There was
I was just drinking it through.
There was never another voice responding.
Are you sure? I gotta think about it. Maybe that one time when I asked that one question about that one thing.
But now I know what my voice sounds like. So let's be clear about that. I know what my voice sounds like now. Because for a long time it wasn't my voice, But anyway, when you find your voice, you always hear your voice. Okay? That's another point for another day, but also just know that. So I said to myself, what are you learning in this moment? I'm trying to keep going even while she's having a whole choke session back here. She's okay. She's all right.
I don't do none of this at home. Every time we do this.
Because it'd be something you have to talk about.
Every time we do this pod, I cannot stop hacking in the background.
It'd be something she needs to talk about. She trying not to be on camera, and here she is.
My damn trunk. Somebody is beating my ass. Somebody is trying to belt the ass beat right now. Oh my god!
Do you believe in that?
Like something happened. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
That's
like
not
people
random
actually, yeah, that's
because
not.
that's the only place on my body
Yeah.
that if
You
it.
remember when you used to jump on cracks and you'd be like, break somebody back? I didn't used
Ooh.
to say grandmas or nothing. I used to say like the person who was bothering me. And so I used to be like, and I hope their feet
Ooh.
hurt. What are we talking about?
I avoid cracks to this day.
Because no, you're not gonna wish ill on me and think I'm just gonna be. I might not overtly try to hurt you because I'm not. By first nature, I am not a violent person.
Mm-hmm.
However,
oh my god,
I can be vindictive if I need to, and I'm going to the court. You hear me? I'm
period.
What you talking about?
See, I'm more of a silent threat. My revenge is your karma gonna be hell, and I'm gonna get to see it, and you gonna get the
Yeah, of course.
and your karma just gonna be hell. I try not to. I've learned that when I go to that level of Andrea, I tend not to remember what happened. So I haven't been there in so long. So we're just gonna keep it in the peaceful range and let what's coming to you come to you naturally.
Exactly.
It is what it is. I don't even need to know.
Exactly.
You're gonna get yours. That's all I know.
Exactly.
Yep.
And your energetic pulling will be felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll know. I'll know. And
they know.
Yeah.
They know.
Okay, back to the story. So I'm in the grass and I said, self, after I grounded, got silent. What did you need to learn in this moment? What are you really feeling? Where are you feeling it in your body? And I was feeling it in my head. I was feeling it in my chest. And it all goes back to the trauma of being a perfect kid, right? Like everything needing to be perfect. I remember what I kept saying to you, like, I was supposed to at this time. I was supposed to be this time. I was so hard set on a specific time that it needed to happen.
Yeah.
And it needed to be perfect. And perfection is a falsity that the patriarchy wants you to believe is real. But your imperfections is what make you unique and individual and beautiful and just anyway. You represent the vastness of the universe when you are and uniquely who you're meant to be. And so it was in that moment that I was like, you know what? Let me give myself grace. I am learning new platforms and I don't need to be perfect. Nothing needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that it took me until like 2:00 that afternoon to get home to get in my grass to feel that way. But it took the silent car ride, a lot of retrospection. But that's why I believe the Oasis has shown up lately. It has been in this journey of things needing to be perfect. And baby, I spazzed when it was not. I just, yeah. And no one was available to hear it. And thank goodness for that, because if anyone was available to answer a call,
would it have helped you in the same way? Would it have had the same impact?
No, absolutely not. And that's what I mean. Like, you can't really get the answers for what you uniquely need from your community. Yes, your community is going to be there as a shoulder, but you really need to dig deep and find out the root for yourself. Yeah. I thought to myself, like, girl, why are you tripping? Like, you don't even care about what is happening right now. And I went back to that number 6 and was like, And 6 is my favorite number too, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I was like, man, why am I so upset about this? Especially since it's not like the day is over. It's not like I didn't do it on the day that it was supposed to be done.
Right.
And in fact, it ended up seemingly doing itself at the correct time as well. So I don't know.
And doing well.
Yeah. I don't know anything beyond it was meant for me to learn that lesson and say, chill the F out. Netta, you got this.
Gentle, girl.
Be gentle with yourself. Dang. Yeah. We just got a guest, and I think it's the person we've been waiting on for a while, but they're not coming on the show. So, what's your answer to that? Because I answered mine.
So, say that again.
In what ways do or has ACEs shown up in your life, daily life, relationships, work, health, or even how you love?
Okay. Well, I had to talking about it with one of our guests. I'm not gonna say who, but one of our guests. You'll know if you've seen it. I realized my score would have changed. My score prior to talking about it was 5 out of 11.
Yeah.
Right. 5 out of 11, and one of the questions that would have made me a 6, I answered no to, because the examples on that I read,
the way you perceived
the way I perceived it did not correlate to an experience, to experiences I've had that Dr. Tori confirmed would be fitting in that.
Yeah, and if you
category.
watch Dr. Tori's episode, then you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yes. So that has made me think about certain stuff and changing my scores and how I perceived it. And I think that's just a part of like my ADHD and like kind of depending on what part of my brain I'm in is how the lens I see something. And so if I'm not in a lens where it would take it in a certain point of view, I just don't see it that way until like I hear it verbally and be able to visualize like, oh, that could be in that way. Like I didn't think of it that way. And the thing was me and Kat calling me. Like it happens so much that I don't even like sometimes I don't even hear it. Like people be loud. When my son is with me, he tells me, "You ain't hear that," and I was like, "No," because I just drowned it out at this point in my life. It's just I don't
second
need to
nature
hear
at
it.
this
It's just
point.
second nature. Like it just be sometimes it be real ruthless.
It's unhealthy.
You just don't want to hear it,
gentlemen. It is unhealthy.
Yeah, it just be so ruthless. You just don't want to hear it. Sometimes I repeat it back to them, but ultimately I don't want to hear it. So that's kind of that has just made me want to retake it, but I want to retake it after a conversation with her because I need to.
Yeah, because
I need more
Awthentikk needs to be
examples.
on her podcast.
Yeah, I need more examples. So yeah, it just made me think about that about myself, and then what would my son's aces be like? My son's not at an age where I would want him to take that. He would have to maybe after college, maybe in college, something like that. But I would wonder what his answer would be based off the
If
exploring.
any,
If any,
yeah.
But I only know from my side. I don't
Which
know
would be
his.
cycle breaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I need to know what my mom's is.
yes, that would be interesting. That would be interesting.
But
but I feel like the life that he's living right now, he would be answering no to most if not all of that.
No, maybe not. I think it's all about point of view. It's the relationship that he would think about it, answer the question in, because the household that he lived in with me did not have a male figure in the house. So who are the two people that he would think those questions are about? He's not going to think about a man. He's going to think about my mom, me, or one of my siblings.
Yeah.
And so when I think about it in that way, his answer might be different.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be 1 or 0 or whatever. I don't think it will be a 6, but I don't think
No. I'm just thinking about his current experience. He's loving his life right now. And he would not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
None of them would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. He is
he
living
would be asking
the
questions
life
about what
right
this
now.
means.
Yes.
Be like, what?
That's what I'm saying. He would need.
Never heard of this, Mom.
To your point, him doing it in college would be the best time because then he would know the language, he would understand. Yes. Anytime before that, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you are a child or a product of traumas or adverse experiences, then you know that already.
Yeah.
And you've gone through whatever education you've needed to and services that you've needed in order to meet your needs.
True.
So we needed to give each other grace, obviously, y'all. And Energy Oasis, my holistic wellness space dedicated to empowering minds, body, and spirit through tools like affirmation cards, journals, teas, and community gatherings. How do you feel like you needed to give yourself grace this week then? I mean,
oh my
because
gosh. I had a whole to-do list this week, every day. And I knew my cycle was coming. I knew it because I was just feeling like a tortoise. I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing at no speed. Yeah, I was late, almost late to work like 3 days this week because I just did not want to get up. I just did not. My body would not do nothing, and so I had to give myself grace because I was tired. I had to lay down. I couldn't do. I had to let some stuff be like, okay, I can get that done later. It don't have to be done right now. It's not no emergency. It's not urgent. It's not. I have other stuff to prioritize. But also realizing when someone is responding where they're trying to gauge where you are in order to figure out where they are or what they should say. I feel like it was a lot of like energy, like, oh, let's immediately do this. But I really I ain't ready to immediately do this. Like when y'all ideas not matching. Their immediate and your immediate is two different pictures.
Yeah.
And so then it brings another energy. That's one thing where I'm like, okay, I have to make sure like I give grace when it comes to what I'm thinking and like I think full picture. Like my brain when I'm looking and thinking about something, I see all the details. I see the color difference, the palettes, the this, the that. I can see it all. But some people don't see it like that.
How quickly is your brain processing that?
Very fast.
Because I'm like, that had to take me at least 2 hours.
I'm like, what they like ChatGPT think for a couple picture. I mean, okay, you say one word, oh, we can do this, this, and this. You think we can, oh, we can do this video with this sound bite, with this words, with this title, with this caption. Yes, my brain thinks very fast. Music slows it down because I listen to that on one side and then I can listen to everything else on the other side.
And you realize as you are going through the music, how far you have progressed in whatever you're doing. And if the track hasn't ended or if it has, you realize.
Cardi B's album is a great album to clean up to. It's a great album. I promote her.
She bangs.
Go Cardi, you did your
thing.
thing.
Go Cardi, you did your thing,
girl. These bitches dead. That's my part. First song, first
she
couple
went
of seconds,
in as soon.
Because we want all these bitches dead.
Is that me? That sounds like me. Where is it?
That is you.
Listen, my phone will take old alarms and still activate them even though they're not highlighted. And my phone is old. It is. And
team let a phone die.
I am letting it die.
I'll box the fuck out of you. Get away from me.
She's talking to a bee.
I'm sorry. You got a little too close.
We had a nice, good time.
You doing too much
without the bees.
You doing too much.
And I don't even think this is a bee that belongs to us. I think this is an outside bee. You need to go back to your orbit.
We be nice to y'all.
So if you hadn't tuned in already, I had 3 hives of bees on the OTV. On the OTWV set. We had 3 hives.
Crazy.
And so of course we had to have somebody come out and take care of it. Somebody had to come take care of it. But now we got
some Stallone Rose Ranger. I don't know.
Bees that don't belong to us. You know what I'm saying? We already took care of the ones that belong to us.
You had to go.
What
you do?
I don't know where these other ones coming from. You know, don't try to come over here just because we having a great time. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But I think very great introspective moments for us this week. And taught us to actively be giving ourselves grace. You actively have to practice that. It's not something that you can do one and done. It's hard for me to formulate this without thinking about the implications that it has on ourselves or the community in general. Because as people of color, we don't typically take time to ground ourselves, take a moment to breathe. If we do, we're probably seen as you're ramping up to be aggressive. Why are you closing your eyes? Why aren't you looking at me? All of those things come to mind when you think about having to do them in the moment. But the best thing to do is excuse yourself, go into the bathroom, take a quiet room, go collect yourself away from the person that is triggering you.
Yep.
Or the thing that is triggering you, because the only one who can bring you peace, the only one who can help you feel okay within yourself is yourself. Okay. Prayer works, yes, we know that, but the journey to self-discovery and self-awareness starts with yourself.
Faith without work
is dead.
I want all these bitches dead.
Come on, Cardi. See, that's how you practice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's funny.
we had a moment.
That's funny.
Look at that. My throat cleared up yet? Bitch, stop playing with my throat. Get out my chakra.
Yes. How do community and safe spaces contribute to recovery from ACEs?
I think, okay, I can only think back to my personal
Of
moments and the
course.
way community has helped me in some of my low ones or specific areas of ACEs. I think just being there in whatever way I needed. Sometimes it was just like being able to go to that person's house and be outside of my little bubble and, just feel a different energy. If it was a conversation that I need to have, questions that I needed to just pick their brain about, or maybe it was just a little session or something.
Yeah.
Just, I'm more of I'll text you. I'm not a phone caller unless it's an emergency. I feel like don't be blowing up my phone like that. It's hogging up my line. Like, either come see me if you want to talk and we just want to have continuous conversation, or text me. Like, there's only 1 to 2 options. I'm real black and white. But yeah, I think just being able to support you as you go along the journey. Sometimes it's just your energy and whatever you say, whatever you're led to say. Most times it's not even planned. It's just it just aligns most of the time. Doing the alignment questions, just as we usually do, and I would come over here and we would just eat and have a meal and we have our drink and we talk about just that question, just the two of us. I think that has helped me in a lot of phases of my life. I think about like when we came to a space of being in connection with each other where I was then versus where I am now. Like, it's just crazy.
I mean, light years.
Baby, I have grown.
I love it so much.
I'm the same. I just, got a little more sense now, a little more experience.
Oh, I love it so much.
But yeah, I think community has its different ways. And also it's community, but it's also you taking that advice and learning how to speak up for yourself. Like, you have to get over some of that childhood trauma and understand your how you want to move past it, like taking active steps in it. Like, you can't just expect people to support and you're not making no actions towards better either. So it's a combo of you got to do your shit and your community can help you do your shit.
I think about woke.
Yes, woke is everything.
How this is sort of a transformation of that space.
Yes.
And the community we built in that space, and how in some ways we're still connected to a lot of those individuals and those powerful women that were in that space, remind me that community is so important to understand belonging, to feel seen and heard, and also validated. I think that what I probably miss the most are the joint sessions between Woke and Slam.
Oh my gosh,
and how much learning took place.
Those were Zion's favorite too. He talks about them.
Love that so much, and it's in this moment right now, right here with you, that I'm realizing this is just the growth of that, you know, and
the
evolution of it.
Woke.
And
oh, that's crazy. Think about, remember the story I told you about when I first saw you? It's funny, Quinn always tells the story about
Netta always tells the story.
Oh my gosh. Netta always tells the story about how she was connected to me. I never tell the story of how I wanted to be connected to her.
Oh yeah, let's tell it. Go for it.
So Netta was the only Black coach, or she was the director of the coaches. There was a Black coach, but she was coming in later than the others. So they had to place her somewhere, and they kind of had to double up one place. So I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, hopefully they double up her with my side, so I'll be in connection. And guess what? They did. Not directly with me and my team, but it was close enough. So that meant I'm just like between Woke and her being in my our little team, big team, right? I was like, I would be in connection with her. I'm like, it's just gonna go from there. So years go on, we go through Woke. I keep applying to come back more and more on staff and stuff, and we just get closer and closer and closer. And then she transitioned from that, and then I transitioned, and we kept connecting over the years.
And the moment you were in the office, it was over with.
Oh yeah, the moment I was in the office, it was like I was like a little puppy. I was like, I gotta find my mom. I gotta find my mom. Yes, I'm going. I'm fine. I can't be because baby, I already knew how they was treating me before I was on staff. Baby, I gave them a run for their money. As well deserved.
Maybe.
Clock that.
Maybe. Thankful for the journey now. Right.
We'll tell a story maybe on
Patreon. Definitely a journey. But now I see the necessity for it. Now, like, I'm for real. I am biting back tears right now because now I am seeing that come really full circle.
Yep.
And
it all started.
We might have to
point
pause
of views.
no, I'm just play it.
Two different perspectives.
But if I go too far, we might.
I was already on him one eye tearing.
I for real had not even thought about that. You basically manifested me being in Pride because
it's crazy. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to move the other one. But this new one coming in, I'm like, we can figure it out.
I remember the other person, the other Black coach, was telling me how she would have switched with me because she was like, I understand that you want to be further south. But you was probably, I had a praying grandmama ass over there.
No.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that.
See, this is the crazy part. My best manifestations, I say it and forget it.
That is hilarious.
I think the first time we saw you was like
one
of the big meetings on our big
and I
day.
did one of my
I think you walked in and I said, oh, she gonna be my coach.
Yeah.
That's all I said. And I left it at that.
She had so much energy behind that, baby.
Ooh,
and I was with that portfolio
for
a few years, and it was a great time.
Yes.
See? It was a comical time.
They knew we couldn't be together. We couldn't be.
But then they told me that I needed to. I mean, they didn't tell me.
They weren't gonna put you like that.
No, they weren't gonna do that.
I don't know why they tried.
They weren't gonna do that. They knew that probably would have been too much empowerment together in one.
She gave
Look at us now. If they would have put us together immediately, it would have been
wilding. I was already wilding, baby. We would have been tag teaming it. Had the whole operation.
The most beautiful Black goddess way.
Amen. Okay? Amen. All about a book. All about a book. We don't play that.
All HR practices are
abided by and fully
and
intact.
equitable.
Yes, equitable.
We were fighting for equity. Okay.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
So I forgot the next question.
Oh.
How about you say it, and then I'll start.
Alrighty. This section is power in our tongue. How can I manifest and think about goodness, the potty mouth podcast that I sent you, and think about what your inner critic says. How can I manifest goodness? How can I
Y'all heard her.
Goodness.
After we give ourselves grace, how can we manifest goodness after that? Oh, wow. So listening to Potty Mouth, if we want to tag her,
we'll put it in.
I'm not saying her name right. I do apologize, baby, but thank
But
you for blessing.
You gathered us.
Thank you for blessing my life with that. I shared it with my mama, my godmama, and my two best friends.
And I shared
my
it
two
with
other best friends. Yeah. Awthentikk had already shared it with me. We both need to take drinks because we didn't see it.
I look. Well, I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
I get so filthy with that liquor getting to me. I've been thinking.
Come on.
I've been thinking.
There you go.
Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you. Okay. But you know, I got to practice for lyric master and
we're gonna do a practice round.
Yeah, okay. Damn. I don't even remember what I was talking about no more. Oh,
power in our tongue. How can I manifest goodness? You were saying that you sent it to a lot of people.
I did. Thank you so much for, again, sharing that with me, because I did have a potty mouth. I was saying some reckless things in my text message when I crashed out. And I'm telling y'all, I went, okay. And immediately it was with the community. Again, I'm saying it again, that like the community of support is great to have.
Yes.
But you still need to do that inner work yourself. And so it was wonderful that even after I had been out in the grass, I come back in, look at my phone, and friend sent me this powerful podcast, 16 minutes, short, good enough to say, watch my bleeping words, okay? Because my words have power and they manifest things, okay? Especially when you say it with this so fervent energy, just like fervent.
With all your energy.
With all of your might.
You put all your might into that word.
Yes.
That's how much power
you believe it so much. Just like you just knew I was going to be the coach for you all's portfolio. And then I was.
I wasn't specific enough. See, I wasn't specific
You
enough.
weren't.
I needed some more details. But it was close enough.
And to me, that just represents the power in our words, good or bad, because you are going to receive what you are saying. You are. And it made me think about the plans that we were making for December, Christmas time, holidays. And part of my mind wanted to say, oh, I don't know if I'm going to. And I'm glad it never came out my mouth.
That's the first thing she said out that podcast. Stop saying that you ain't gonna have it in December. Stop saying it. Delete it. Alt, control, delete. Stop saying. You don't know what's good happen, would happen, will happen. You don't know. You ain't in December yet. You are in
right now.
Day. Right now.
Where's your faith at?
Stand in this moment. Be present with yourself.
Yes.
Stop worrying about the past. Stop worrying about the future. Worry about right now. All you know about is right now.
Yes. So I needed to hear that, especially after having that moment. And I do believe in the power in the tongue. I do know that what we say comes to pass. And so I'm going to attack my inner critic by not having a potty mouth anymore. No more potty mouth. And that's also how I'm going to show myself grace, because the more I practice showing myself grace without the potty mouth, without my inner critic, the easier it'll be for me to just speak things into existence.
Yes.
Just like we've been thus far. Yep. It's not like I haven't had proof of those things coming to pass. when you crashing out, you ain't thinking about them things.
You in that you real present then. You right there in that feeling. You can't move back past that
And
moment.
you should always feel the feels, but
Yep.
don't
Go
let
through
your
'em.
potty mouth put you into a spiral that you can't get yourself out of.
That part.
Okay.
Now, be an adult.
Oasis, Tribe with the Vibes, a podcast where real conversations spark healing, growth, and transformation. Each episode, I, Netta, your host, sit down with voices that inspire us to break cycles, build bridges, and walk boldly into our next chapters. Tune in wherever you find your podcast.
That part.
Okay.
Now, be an adult about your crash out.
Okay.
Don't do something.
Don't do that.
Don't do nothing where the IRS or the police got to be at
right.
your
We
door.
don't want the popo hoe with us.
Don't mess with the popo.
We don't fuck with 12.
Stay over there.
Though I do got some cousins that work for the law, so we appreciate your service, but
sometimes
that part. What's the next one?
Alrighty, our next question: what am I using my power for? Am I going first on this? You go.
I am using my power to be a meditation guide. And now I'm using my words to build up my community. I'm happy about that. I am using my talents and my power of communication to launch, educate, and excel virtual conference October 25th. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it happens.
Period.
And yeah, I'm just trying to speak things that be not as though they were.
I like that you say that. How do you see yourself responding intentionally? Like, what are you putting in practice when you're doing this? You say how you communicate. You have a few examples that you want to share. You'll think it's response. How do you respond intentionally?
I know.
How do you put this into practice?
So this is how you all can help keep me accountable. We started this with high thoughts of course, and it has already surpassed my expectations. The moment we have a renowned psychologist on the show to talk to us about what it means to combine our emotional well-being with our spiritual well-being and how that can bring about abundance in our life, that's how you know I'm being intentional, because I am intentionally speaking this into the universe. Because I know that this space is necessary for our people, for our village, for our community. And so I am intentionally calling out to my own community and saying, the moment we have a psychologist here who can explain to us how to do that in the most healthy way, I'm also going to make sure that every time I look at my bank account, I'm speaking things that be not as though they were. And when I'm with my family, that I am present and speaking some goodness into that space. I do carry that, yes, but oftentimes if I am with folks who are struggling, I won't phrase it the way it needs to be phrased. And so I commit to being intentional about how I am using the power of the tongue.
That was good. That was a good answer. I think we've had a couple of moments where we had that talk about what we say. Like my crash out, I was hearing things that was putting ideas in my head. So that voice and those words, it's words. It's not just the tongue. It's the
perception of it,
reception of it. It's the way through your senses.
Yeah,
those senses taking that in, your chakras taking that in. It's the impact that it has on that your body responds in.
Yes.
In that moment, all of your chakras just could not. They feel like they probably were overwhelmed and just balling up and.
I needed to pull over.
Yeah.
It was essential that I pull the car over. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, friend.
Yeah. Because that was the inner child going.
Yeah. Oh.
And I had to be the adult and be like, no, child. It is okay. Yeah, calm down. But I drove for several miles before I was able to feel calm, to feel like I was embodying calm.
Yeah.
My temperament was calm, but to actually feel like my heart wasn't racing, my stomach wasn't churning, my head wasn't pounding.
Yeah.
It took a little while for me to get to a place of calm, for sure.
Yeah.
So we urge you all to take those moments of calm, take that moment, that breath, 3 breaths if you need it, and leave comments to us. How are you taking those moments to bring yourself to a place of calm? How are you being gentle with yourself this week, this month? And above all, what can you do to manifest goodness and reduce the potty mouth? Tune in next week. Peace out, tribe. We have now entered the hot seat Ashe segment. And today I have chosen the E, elevate. All right, you ready to land it on me?
All righty, elevate. When did you realize surviving wasn't enough and you wanted to thrive?
The pandemic. I lost so many family, and I thought we were thriving. I thought we were in a place of recovery after 4 years of someone that we didn't respect, only to be thrust into the pandemic and have everything taken away. And we had everything taken away. And it was in that moment that I realized that I needed to think about legacy building. I needed to think about futuristic. I needed to consider what my 5-year, 10-year, 15-year plan would be and how to make that happen. And here we are in the beginnings of the thriving.
Yes.
And I know that there's much more to come. And so I am excitedly looking forward to the next thing. Especially
what am I using my power for? I think it's space. Like, it's pushing me in a creative space. It's funny, my old Instagram used to be uniquely creative, and I feel like I've created this authentic person that I am behind the camera, producing this, editing, and doing the little transitions, all the things that make it us and make it my thing, and what I did and my spin on how I feel like this should look to the audience. I think that's how I'm using my power. I'm using it in that way. I'm also, I got a 9-to-5 gig, and I feel like I've come to a point in my life where I'm using a 9-to-5 to fund my passion, and I found a good balance with that. Like, my job is decent. I don't have too many complaints, and when I complain, it gets fixed, so I can't really complain too much. So that's how I'm using my power. I'm using that in that way and to help in the ways I can. I feel like I try to bless people and do little things that I can do within my power, just to elevate somebody else. I never know how it might help them, but it never hurts to try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You finished your drink already, so I'm going to ask you the alignment question before you do a hot seat question.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, because you already finished your drink.
That's crazy, bro.
And what symbol did you have again?
I had a...
Authentic capsule. Your capsule for real, raw, and authentic moments to share for eternity. At Awthentikk Capsule, your media goes beyond the highlights. A deep reverence is given to those unedited and candid moments that capture character, personality, good vibes, and unabashed authenticity. From casual gatherings to local functions, intimate celebrations to popular events, Awthentikk Capsule will provide the multimedia magic. Get to know more at AuthentikCapsule.com.
I don't have a glass or anything like that.
No, I was just gonna pretend like you had a glass. So, what you had last time? The sun or something? A leaf?
A sunflower.
That's your healing journey. Peace, divinity, life source, higher self, mindfulness. So at this point, where do you currently align with that?
Divinity. What was after divinity?
Life source, higher self.
Ooh. I feel like I am really tapping into my higher self because at the end of the year, I set out some goals. I recorded them to see at the end of the year, where will I be? I watched it one time to see, and it was a little while. It was a little while. How many things have happened even now, and it's still flowing. So I can't complain. So I think when it comes to life source, I'm really tapping into like my spirituality. What does my belief system mean to me, and how do I tap into that belief system for myself, for the desires of my heart, the desires that I have for my child and people around, the village around me, the tribe around me. um yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now, tapping into that, and bigging her up, bigging my ancestors up, letting them big me up, but definitely tapping in with my alignment. Awesome. It's aligning. That's my new phrase right now, y'all.
That is her new phrase.
It's aligning. Clock it when you say it. Clock it. But yes, that's mine. And then when it comes to elevate, when did I realize I was surviving wasn't enough? I wanted to thrive. I think when, I think when my son like transitioned to living with his dad, I think that really forced me to like. I felt in that time I was surviving for him. Like he was my get up in the morning. He was the reason I had to do certain things. But once like 3 months into him being gone, I don't even, 3 months, like maybe maybe 9 months, almost a year. It was close to a year because he left in the summertime. Man, it was almost So I just couldn't take it no more. It was just too much. Like my life didn't seem normal. Like I was having too much fun, just being able to make my own schedule, not wrapped around considering somebody else's. Being able, I was just a little too free. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like you think freedom is good, but too much of it all at once is a little dangerous. And so I just was wilding. I wasn't the financially wise person that I've always been throughout my life. I just was, oh, I ain't got this deal. I know I can afford it. Just doing little stupid stuff, and then decided to be like,
she had a hot mommy summer.
Yeah, I had a hot mommy summer, and then decided to be like, my job tripping. I don't want to work no more. I just had a moment. Like I just didn't. I didn't feel like nobody was depending on me, and so I could just do what I wanted to do,
or
and
what I didn't want to
once. Yeah, right. What I didn't want to do once is now I want to do it all just to try it, but it's not really what I really wanted to do. So I think that moment really transitioned me from like, okay, you're no longer in a place where you are taking care of your son and you're surviving because you gotta look after him and you don't want him to be da, 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 da. No, you're looking after for yourself. What do you want? What next steps do you want for not only your son but yourself, and how do you see those steps coming about?
Absolutely.
So I don't know that transition, and I got it dated. So I would say February 22nd, 2022. That day was the day that I went from surviving to thriving.
Now you see why I want to do 222.
yes. That's what. But yeah, I have it tatted on me. That's my new beginning. So yes, thriving happened on that day. Yes.
Amazing. Okay. Lyric master practice.
I'm just gonna do a twofer. We just got a twofer today. We just got a twofer because I need you to be ready for the next guest, Netta. You can't prove me wrong. Now, the way we pen it for practice is you have 20 seconds to say the word, or I get a chance to steal. So the competition from now on is it will be Netta versus her guest, but when we're practicing, it's Netta versus Awthentikk. And she doesn't want Awthentikk to win because I got ADHD and it's my superpower.
It is her superpower.
Because I have a whole bunch of vocal stems
the
stuck in my head.
The neurodivergents are superheroes.
All right. Are you ready for our first word?
As ready as I will ever be. Oh, gosh.
Ready?
Talk. Talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Come on, Jodeci.
Okay, come on.
Talk to me. I really want to meet you. Can I talk to you? I really want to know you.
Great job. I like the speed on that one. I like the duality. Great
I had
job.
to do, there's no thinking. I can't go through the catalogs of songs anymore. I just got to go for it.
You got to find a word.
I just got to, right.
Think crossword puzzle. Fast crossword puzzle.
You got it.
There we go. Okay, next word.
Let's see.
We're getting a little harder. It's like a medium in my book. Grace. Now, I know this is hard, but I'm trying to test your bubble. Any genre.
I have the gospel song. I do not have
7,
the subsequent
6. Say it out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What you got? Give me the timer. You got 20 seconds too. Set that timer right now.
I was looking at the actual seconds. I have mine. Grace and mercy towards me, your love and kindness towards me.
Yep, that's the.
See, you made
what's the?
Your grace and mercy I see.
I thought it was forever. I
day
see.
after day.
Okay, you got me. You got me. I couldn't think of the rest.
I was like, wait, is it great? No, I'm thinking for gratefulness. I'm like,
yes.
I'm yes,
I get the rest of it. Like, you're not about to have me out here just messed up. I'm not gonna do it at all if I cannot do it.
We're gonna keep practicing. You have it. You just gotta you gotta work that muscle.
That alley-oop. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, that was good. 1 for 2.
That was good.
No, that's better.
Yeah, that was good. That was way better. Okay. Way better. I like how you pulled that gospel bag out of there too. Yeah.
Well, spiritual. We touched in the.
If y'all got a song for us, put it in the comments.
Make sure you put hashtag hot seat OTWV.
Boom boom.
Thank you. Stretch your mind.
I mean, stretch.
Grace.
Now you're gonna have me looking for the word grace in a lot of songs.
It's gonna flow. That's what I need you to do. I'm helping you.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
I appreciate it.
Come on.
Because these guests coming for me, y'all. they coming for me, and
They want to do
I'm cool with it.
They trying to stretch with
Let's
us.
go. Let's
Come
go.
on.
Thank you for rocking with us today. Again, be gentle with yourself, okay? Dang. Peace.
Bye, y'all. And that's a woo! All right.
All right. What time is it? Oh,
Where's
perfect time.
Jordan?
It's 7.
This is Oasis. Tribe with the vibes. Let's grow. Together we thrive. That's a good vibe flow.